Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder, number 1.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Yelich comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting fourth.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Fly ball out to right field. Dyson is there, 2 down. So striding in, Gene Segura. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Ready on 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in, George Springer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
Line to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, JT Realmuto, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Brad Peacock. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Brad Peacock.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's on the move again from first. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In now is John Jay. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer ranging back. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Settling in now, Luis Perdomo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luis Perdomo becomes out number 2 this inning. D. Gordon stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-1 now to Gordon. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, George Springer will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
George
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Line drive to center field. Yelich is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Seager found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there. Segura for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Astros, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. That misses wide. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Brad Peacock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
That's a ball.
Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Ball 1,
5th
no
inning,
strikes.
2-1 our score.
Hey!
In there, 1-1.
Hey!
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The right fielder, number
Here's
1.
Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now batting, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher,
Into the windup and the pitch. Left field and deep. Ellsbury going back on it to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 30.
Digging in now, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He smacked a triple and later scored. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now in the box, Luis Perdomo. He'll look to bounce back.
Luis Perdomo.
Tyler Moore will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Moore.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Arlene Garcia will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Arlene Garcia.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit early.
Jose Altuve.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
First things first, here's the throw over. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Evan Gattis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gordon into shallow center, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
George Springer.
Number 71 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 71.
There goes Altuve. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's set.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Oh, no, run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Line toward the alley in left center. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Wesley Wright will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Wesley Wright. This change for the Astros. Now catching, number 11, Evan Gaffis.
Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dyson is over, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Into the box now, Wesley Wright. He's newly entered. into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Tony Kemp will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
So he sets him down swinging. Tony Kemp goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Elise Chassin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Elise Chassin.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Jose Altuve.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Jay on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, George Springer. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here. So despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jose Abreu will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 7 homers and 21 driven in. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
That's in there, base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kyle Seager.
Jake Marisnick will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he takes ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. A fastball that just misses inside.
That was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. James moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Jay. He'll get things started now in the bottom.
Fielder, Sean Shea.
Daniel Stump is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
68, Daniel Stump. This change for the Astros. Now playing left field, Number 79. Jose
Now action in the
Abreu.
bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit. Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swung on and missed.
Now batting,
Really fooled him that
third
time for the first out.
Derek Dietrich.
Into the windup and the pitch. Derek Dietrich is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. This is skied out toward right. Dyson's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now
So
batting,
coming to the plate,
the pitcher,
Adam Conley.
Adam
And he's getting his first
Conley.
plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Martin Prado will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Michael Feliz enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Miguel Rojas.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kyle Bearclaw enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board. Leading off the ninth.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Into the box now, Michael Feliz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. James Loney will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
James Loney.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A 1 pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
Now to the
#1.
plate, Gerard Dyson. He comes into this
Dyson.
appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Your
Ken
attention,
Giles
please.
comes on looking
Now
for a
pitching
save
for
here in the
Houston,
bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon.
Leading
He'll
off
lead
the
things
bottom
off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Number 9.
Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Marisnik. 1 out. In is Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. Hot shot to third. Throwing the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe.
And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without
it.